roll. Let's talk about the weather. You've got a lot to keep your eye on tonight.
Yes, we do. The last couple of nights we've been monitoring the chance for severe storms. This is going to be the biggest one that we've seen in the past couple of days. We have that slight risk for severe storms. So let's jump right in. Here's what's going on around the state of Texas. Again, these pink boxes right here covering counties, those are severe thunderstorm watches. They end at various times, but none are in effect yet for the coastal bend. We'll keep you posted if any of those do get issued further south. But you can see that's where a lot of the thunderstorm activity currently is ongoing ahead of this weak cold front. That front is going to move down here into the coastal bend and bring with it our own chance for severe weather. So we showed this earlier, but we're showing it again. This yellow color covering the entire coastal bend all the way down to the valley. This is that slight severe risk. So what this means is scattered severe storms will be possible. So that does not mean every single storm we see is going to be severe. It doesn't mean every single person is going to get a severe storm, even though our rain chances are high. It just means that it is possible in this area that we do see some of those stronger storms. Heading into tomorrow, as this front continues to push down through the valley, very tip of Texas is hanging on to a marginal risk. We're not really worried about that. Now, with these storms is also going to come heavy rainfall at times. So we do also have a slight risk for heavy rainfall to our northwestern counties and a marginal risk to our southeast. So let's play this forward for you, Futurecast, the timing and what you can expect. So heading into 9 o'clock, I think all of the activities going on down in Corpus Christi, whether that be Buck Days, First Friday Art Walk, or playoff games going on around the southern half of the coastal bend, I think those are good to go. But if you are in the northern coastal bend, specifically Live Oak, Bee counties, that's when we're going to start to see your rain chances going up and some of those severe storms possibly moving into the area. About midnight, if you are hanging out at the Buck Days Carnival, it does go pretty late. This is the point where we're going to start to see our rain chances going up here in Corpus Christi. So especially keep an eye on the radar at that point, and you'll see the rest of that line of storms continuing to move through the rest of the coastal bend. Heading into tomorrow morning by about 3 o'clock, I think that's when a lot of the storms are off the coast, but we still could be seeing some activity closer to the coast. I will point out this is just one Futurecast model. There are others that have timing a little bit differently. This is just the one that I think is the most believable and most likely. So the other ones clear this out a little bit sooner. Heading into tomorrow morning behind that front, temperatures drop to the upper 60s and even some lower 70s, which is closer to where we should be for this time of year. So heading into tonight, our weather threats, the main one, as we've been mentioning, is going to be wind. We're going to see some strong winds with any of these severe storms, gusts up to about 60 miles per hour. Some of them could be a little bit stronger. The next most likely thing would be hail up to about 1 inch, isolated bigger amounts. And again, we do also have that low flooding risk, and a very isolated tornado risk is in play as well. But again, very unlikely with that. The highest rain chances come overnight. Hopefully you're going to be sound asleep while this happens, but this is why we do have that weather impact alert issued, not only for these severe storms that are going to be possible, but also just those high rain chances. So tomorrow we wake up a little bit cooler. We will keep an isolated rain chance in play. The clouds stick with us as well, and high temperatures with the clouds and low rain chances still in play. They're going to be a little bit lower. Sunday morning, these are some of the coolest temperatures we've seen in a while, in the 60s, and into Sunday afternoon, those high temperatures stay in the 80s again. This is not our only rain chance. They will go up again heading into midweek next week as an upper level disturbance tries to move through the central U.S., but the placement and timing of that still to be ironed out, and that'll dictate our rain chances. Weather impact alert tonight starting at 9, running through 6 a.m. for all of these impacts here. Again, the top one being strong winds. Make sure you're staying indoors during this time. Keep tabs on the weather because tonight we do have that severe risk. So 70 degrees tomorrow morning, 83 heading into tomorrow afternoon. So a little bit cooler with some of those lingering showers. The next few days we stay in the low 80s, especially for Cinco de Mayo. That's good news. Heading into next week, though, a little bit more of an unsettled weather pattern. We'll be right back after this break.